A goodly evening, this is the Nerdistic Human, and welcome back to our Roxolani female-only campaign. And you joined me at Tarentum where last time, well, the Western Empire finally did it, and they betrayed me. And they, did the classic blockade of a random port. A port in which I actually had a massive fleet around, so I'm not really sure why they even did it, but there we are. Apparently they do want the city. It was originally theirs, I suppose, but it's been a long time since they lost it to one of the hordes. And having battered away the Sarmatians, they seem to be, yes, coming down south for me. I'm pretty certain that our new look model army can deal with them. We've got noble female archers for the walls, along with headhunter infantry. No spears here, actually, but the Romans won't have a huge amount of cav, to be fair. I think we'll be absolutely fine here, but they are starting to gather plenty of units. We do, though, have some potential forces over here at Sirmium to cause a counter, but I don't really want to take any of this, to be honest. I'd much rather take Rome and maybe Ravenna. I don't even really want to go north of the Po Rivers, so we will see where we go in time. But for now, we just need to try and take control of the seas. We are sending our fleets to go and smash everything that we possibly can. Meanwhile, in the east, oh yes, of course, we have Demarfa, which we took off the Eastern Empire last time before they collapsed, and after it revolted, we put it back under siege. They are, though, some classic Total War nonsense rebellion troops with 7 experience for no particular reason. So we're going to send in a load of our new forces in to test them out there. Now, okay, the Sassanids seem to trust me awfully well because they are not bothering to do anything about their border cities. They're quite weak. I've got basically no spies in their territory. They, seem to be not building up any forces to stab me in the back. I have got one force in case they come for me, but things looking strangely calm on that front, except for the fact that they are, of course, all the way over here in Dacia now, which is unusual, very unusual. I'd love to see these two at war, actually. I don't think I've ever seen the Western Empire at war with the Sassanids. Now, all right, the Western Empire. Are they at war? No, they're not. They're allies with Burgundy and the Lombardi. But yeah, pretty much at war with every other faction. Not the Sassanids, though. That is interesting. They're at war with the Sarmatians and the Burgundy, and obviously I did side with the Sarmatians in that war. Maybe I should cancel this alliance now that they're nearly dead. I feel like that might be for the best, to be honest. So I'm afraid, guys, we will leave you with no choice. We asked you for a deal, you did not accept, and now we will break that off. And okay, that just basically doesn't keep us locked into diplomacy later down the line, because they are at war with lots of people, and if they die when we're allies, it'll basically prevent any kind of diplomatic things going on. Bit of a bug, I would say, in the diplomacy of the game, but I'm not really sure of any fix for it. If you do know a fix for it, let me know. We can finally disband these into Petra, which is nice. That does boost up the population pretty effectively. Should probably continue with that plan, though. Philadelphia, keep on sending all of your Indian troops over in that direction. But I think the best place to start here is Demarfa, and then we can start thinking about our plans for Rome. So Herolennius or Gorinius over here can head on in. Or, we can head on in to kill him, more to the point. He is a Christian, he's publicly loyal. He is, of course, a rebel, so down he will soon go. They do seem to have the worst possible defensive position I have ever seen on a town. Not a single tower on this front section at all. So in we go to smash it on down. We might as well get this one in rather than this one, ladies, because apparently there's only space for one ram here. And it might as well be one where we go and get some screeching going. Now, they're going to get absolutely slaughtered by our missiles. So, yeah, okay, the Amazons aren't quite in range, but the nobles are. So, nobles, get yourselves into position. Get the Amazons forward a fair bit. Get yourselves just a little bit further forward. We'll get the horse archers out in this position. That will be beautiful, and the ballista can move forward if it can find anything to do. Chariots also do have some range on them. So let's just shoot them down, because if they're going to stand anywhere near the front, they're going to get themselves brutally shot down. And, okay, here we go. Some lovely Berber and, well, Burberry colour on these guys. Oh, yes, they're the Merc units, aren't they? The Moorish Raiders. That makes sense. Some lovely Rebel Grey shooting down rebels. Normally feels wrong on the channel, but they are men, so down they go. And, yeah, we are basically still... Oh, maybe... What is our range? You're nowhere near as far forward as you could be, to be fair, ladies. Get yourselves forward. They are giving up the fronts here at the moment. Spear ladies have got themselves into position. Very nice. Let my women kill all the cowards inside. Indeed they should. So you run on him. They probably don't fancy... Yes, they are. They've still got range to about there. That's very nice. Okay. Get these ladies right here. We do have. Yes, thank you very much. Trying to get support in for them. Please let me send in the support. There we go. That'd be better. Get yourself on guard, please. Hold position. Hold position. And you can go get the axes in as well. Oh, we've got lots and lots of missiles in the back. I'm sorry, we just kind of killed our own unit there. That's a bit of a shame. Bit of a, yeah, less than ideal situation for you. Stop what you're doing and start your screaming. Get these axes into the next position. And there's another scream. Get them in as well. Get them in as well. So, probably a little bit out of position for some of these. Might get us in a bit of trouble. And we are shooting our own units quite a lot, which is causing them to break, actually. We just got all missiles to shoot on those mountain men over there, because we are routing ourselves, actually. It's not really the best plan. So, as they get themselves brutally sort of by, oh yeah, they're all like 7 experience, aren't they? That's true. I need to bear that in mind. We started quite well there, but yeah, the lack of experience is going to be an issue. Missiles, missiles, missiles. All missiles on the back. Can we get you onto flaming into that back bit? They are going to take an awful lot of damage here. Yeah, indeed. They're not happy about this either. Okay, chariots are... Oh, they're the bloody ballista chariots. Get yourselves out of the way, you numpties. You just stay over there. Fine. The experience issue is somewhat an issue. And they are throwing quite a lot of numbers. They're being very aggressive here. It's actually quite fun to see them be quite so aggressive. I'm kind of enjoying it, actually. Right. We do have the Amazons, though, to be fair, and the and the elites. So let's get the Amazons forward. Can we get all the Amazons in this entrance over here, please? Thank you very much. The spears, just warm up that warlord. We're going to get all missiles now. Aside from you shooting onto this chosen warlord, get in whatever support you can. There are the spears. You've got the Amazons in supporting as well. You just run yourselves in. There we go. They don't like those flames at all. They are intrigued by all of this, aren't they? Yes, maybe they are starting to fall back at this point, because whilst they have done a fair bit of routing to us, actually in terms of kills, they're maybe not done as much as they might think. So yeah, get the Amazons in on them. That'll be marvellous. Just move them forward as well. I think, yeah, I mean, whilst these mountain men are like 7 experience, they're still just not the best units in the world. Can you just stop shooting at this stage? In fact, yeah, stop shooting, stop shooting, stop shooting, and stop shooting you as well. We can, oh, we even got a rout on our Amazon infantry. Darn chosen warlord with all the XP in the world. How much does you have, by the way, sir? Oh, you only have 2. You're actually not so high as everyone else, but you are still a general. We're just shooting right next to them because, of course, we are. Yeah. This is an absolute bloodbath. This is excellent. Oh, I love it. I love when you just go in with what you imagine is superiority. You just let plenty of troops die as you slowly attrition your victory. We don't need many troops over here in Demarfa, to be fair. Right, all missiles back on. Shoot, fire at will, please. That'll be excellent. And units confused by the wall. Would make sense if you walked through the gap, please, ladies. There we go. Get yourselves around here. That's much better. Down he goes. Beautiful stuff. Okay. It's not been the best showing, but it's interesting to see what their limitations are. They're just very low armor, basically. We can take damage very quickly. We can deal good damage, but we don't stand for very long. We haven't got units that just take the hits. If these Amazonians actually had shields, they might well do a bit better. But you got to remember, Barbarian Invasion's very high defense in general. These are units which would do very well on Rome Total War, I imagine. Less so on this. They're actually chasing us out of the city. That's very unusual. Let's just go and send those cav after them. That would be marvellous. But to be honest, that should probably be their job, not yours. Okay, that's fine. The general's coming back in at this point. He is being shot down by all the missiles. Another cavalry over here. It's a Desert Chieftain. Gosh, there's an awful lot of troops in this army, in this rebel city. And we're getting them chunked down slowly. And oh, there's another one. Desert Chieftain again. There's so many. I keep thinking, oh, that's the general. No, that's the general. That's the this is the actual general, by the way. And he got shot down. I mean, we've already killed the general, of course, but yeah, that's the last of them. Right. All our infantry is pretty much just getting shot by arrow. We're really not helping ourselves the missiles here. I'll be honest. This is not an efficient use of any of these units, but it's a good bit of fun anyway. Right. Where are we at? There's a few of them left. Let's get our cav. Particularly like, yeah, we've just got a handful of our cavalry here. Let's send these 6 forward with these 54. Get the melee cav in, and they can just do whatever they can do at this point. That'll be fun. Might be unsurprised to hear that the small set of units I just sent to the front just got themselves killed. Hardly surprising. There are some mountain men here to go and stab our cavalry down. But as I say, we are going to have a chunky affair today. And that is exactly what this is, a bloody brutal affair here in the streets. The Hunted Maidens, yeah, just not quite got the defence for this. Some missiles are coming back in. There's like the last volley from the noble archers at the rear, and they're not quite gonna do it. That's a shame. We nearly made it all the way there. What do they have? A couple battered units on the plaza. There's 25 mounted men, another 49. Another 21 there. Okie pokey. Well, we've got our nobles here at the front to do the job. So I think it might be your turn to finish this off. Indeed it is. These Amazons can go and intercept them. And at this point, we can probably grab all of our units and just say, get ploughing forward, actually. Yay! We've routed them for once. God, experience makes such a difference, doesn't it? It is insane experience on Rome Total War. Oh well, we'll chunk our way through the last of them. They're out and as well. Sheer numbers will eventually carry the day. Everyone, get yourselves forward. It's just a massive pile up now. In come the beautiful, beautiful cavalry. Just to make sure that more needless troops go down here today. But as I say, this is pretty much an empty corner of the map whereby we can afford to just take whatever losses we take in order to plough our way through. These filthy, filthy rebels are indeed beautiful rebels. So they will get a proper chunky affair as we finish them off. The Amazonian chariots are now here because I sent everyone into this battle. Okay, apart from the ballista chariots, they're the only ones who aren't here. It's actually impressive how many units we are losing here. I'm quite staggered because if you've ever seen the Berber campaign, the mountain men are absolutely atrocious. No matter how good their stats might look, no matter how much you might convince yourself that they're not terrible, they are absolutely abysmal. Do not kid yourself. But yes, experience is showing its face here. And the general has just ran forward, by the way. I did just notice him seeming a little bit mad at the front here. Yeah, he's right here with a load of them. We'll see if he manages to keep himself alive. If he dies, then he really well deserves it. It's been a hell of a lot of life lost for this battle. This was almost how we were going to end last episode, but in the end, it wasn't quite. Well, he hasn't managed to get himself killed yet. It looks like we've clearly won the battle. Am I going to get the really passive-aggressive, you barely won this message at the end, which I almost never see? No, this was clear apparently. Clear victory. Who can argue with that? The gods have decreed that this is not a day for a crash at the end of the battle. And I'm going to exterminate them anyway, because even though there are none of them here, they seem pretty miserable about life. So there we are. They do have a shrine of pie because we already built that. Of course, it was our town before. I'll repair the walls of a town that we already have. And who's left? some of them. Plenty of them did run away. Apparently these units mostly just ran away or got back up. We probably just shot them all in the back, to be honest. So there we are. Some a good example of how not to fight a battle. We are now seeing very strong ships coming to take us on. That might defeat this entire fleet by itself. Not quite. But yeah, we are going to get a few of our ships sunk now. Let's bear that in mind. Okay, they're not mucking around anymore. Demarfa is still belling once again. They will at least try and sink some of these. Lovely. They're gone. The sea is indeed ours. Continue to try and just sink anything. Lovely. Right, they have finally put Salona under siege, which is intriguing. It's this force which has done it. Huh. Okay, they have so much around here, though, that a sally would be quite interesting. We are officially the largest faction, by the way. Halls of Heroes being built all around. Great to see. An awful lot of Indian archers, which suggests an awful lot of good troops are being sent out in order to allow, yeah, other troops to, yeah, they're going to be the garrison while other troops head out of the city. Fine. Tarentum, one such example, of course. Now, we could get this army marching straight towards Rome. I don't actually know what else is in this part of the world. I suspect not an awful lot, but visibility is not great. So we're going to go find out, I would suggest. And we could probably do with some more spies in this part of the world. Fortunately, we do have a spy. He's inside this city, which is probably good for them not to go and hunt it down. But yeah, that's probably why I'm sending this one across that bit of Greece. Fine. Okay, back over in this direction, please. These ships can continue. This fleet is in trouble, and that's probably why. Okay, well, it doesn't look like there's any attack imminent in this part of the world, so Marine's pretty well defended anyway. We don't have money to make an upgrade. That's not very usual in this campaign. Okay, worth bearing that in mind. Alright, well, Alexandria has settled down after being converted. We are officially all pagan now, apart from a bit of southern Italy we just took. I should probably think about Syracuse, actually. I've not even thought about how we're going to invade that. Maybe Spain and Cyrene can head over there. Or Alexandria, actually. Maybe we need to do that. Let's go and grab the fleet that we've been making over in Salamis, and we can grab this force, because we are... Oh, yes, that's what's going on. Excellent. Yes, they were just looking after the city. That's no problem. So we'll go grab ourselves some more units in that part of the world. But that army can just head off in that direction in good time, as well as this force to reinforce Petra. Demarfa is probably going to be miserable for a little while, so we'll just let it settle down, and in time, hopefully, all will be fine. We will start to just get a little bit of a spy on in this part of the world. Can't help but notice, Mr. Assassin, you look like good training for me. So I'm just going to head out and get you killed. Thank you very much. Just a basic one, but he should hopefully help do a job. No sign of the Sassanids for the time being, but they are floating on that border, and I'm excited about that. Interesting. Some of those random reinforcement units, which were just going to be on their way to Tarentum, basically as a garrison force, have been attacked. Now, okay, this force isn't obviously any good, it's just a garrison, but the other force is 3 units of chariots, and they might be able to do some awfully good work. So, while he is a pagan, that's a bit of a shame to take him out, but I quite fancy the chariots. Let's go. A glorious scene at the start of this battle. Here we are in Shkodra, modern Albania, and of course our fleet sits there ready to pick them up when they've been intercepted by these fiendish dogs, these Romans. And they will need to go down. So let's run our chariots in. We have run up this hill, and they seem awfully distracted by us here. Chariots! Oh yeah. Yeah, to be honest, if these girls die, it's not the end of the world. The chariots, though, would be nice to get these. These have been sitting in the Sirmium for a long time, and they have not been made the proper use of. Some of them only just enter the battlefield, so it take ages for them to start moving. So we'll just have to speed some of this up a little bit. We're going to send some off to go and take these ones down. Palatina, ooh, very nice. Okay, Mercenary Veterinary, let's get you two to charge on into them. And you two to charge on into them, and I think we'll get an immediate double route if we get this right. So here comes the chariot plough. Here come a few missiles just to help this out. Frightened by chariots, they've turned their backs. Oh, that's excellent news. They've sent some cavalry in just at that moment. Just run them through, run them through. Are we going to hit the routes? Are we going to hit the routes? Don't see the routes. Panic, there's no routes. There's some routes. Okay, turn those ones around. Turn those ones around. The general is about to break. Okay, there we go. Equite need to go down as well, but we've got the route on most of them now. Our generals leaving the battle, but the rest of them, they're fighting properly. Okay, excellent. Bucellari. Down with them next. Oh, there's another unit over here. Veterinary. Missed one in the trees there. The trees are slightly causing us a problem. Just pull out of that. We might be in a bit of bother here, actually. Don't want the general. No, don't want to get stuck in that general. General is not what we need. Get out of there. Oh, they've done it again. Get out of there. Oh dear. Okay, we've done some damage. Not enough. Let's just hope some of them get out. We'll pull them into the rest of the units up the hill here. And hopefully we'll have a better bit of luck. It's been a while since we've seen the Indian archers, but here they are getting some excellent work done here. Shooting in at the general. Okay, we've got the infantry in position here as well. They should hopefully be able to do some excellent work. Get the chariots to keep moving. Keep on moving. Ah, don't break, don't break, don't break. They're going to go right through my infantry, which is a bit of a problem. But we'll shoot in, and hopefully some chopping will work as well. The general is routing. Okay, they're going to continue shooting. Perfect. Goods are indeed good eating. This should be an intriguing one. The missiles are obviously shooting on in down the hill. It's a big old hill, by the way. But how are we going to do this? The best thing, I guess, is just to get around these peasants by charging in the chariots. But I want to get my timing as good as possible here. Some flaming shots actually would be a good plan, just to lower the morale a little bit more. Some flame missiles into there. Just before I send the charge in, just one volley of flaming missiles as we charge. Come on. There we go. Change it over to them, change it over to them, change it over to them. They're panicked by fire, panicked by fire. Change target, swing around. Bit into the veterinary, bit into these peasants. Oh, not entirely into the veterinary. Get yourselves up to those peasants. They need to go. They need to go. You need to be intercepted. You need to pull back. Down goes the general. He's been hacked down by the chariot, and hopefully that will be what we need. Yes! Missiles. Okay. They're going to pin them. You turn around and deal with those. We need those veterinary at the rear to go down. Chariots, keep charging. Keep charging. Keep charging. Ah, yes, the Palatino have gone down to the Paulers. Excellent work, and I think we've managed to do it. All the missiles coming in at these guys. Chariots need to continue. They're broken. Oh, those javelins have broken us though. That's a bit of a shame. We just need these guys gone. Just need these guys gone. Missiles coming in. Missiles coming in. Missiles coming in. Paula, come on. Get in there quicker, Paula. We need you, damn it, or they're gonna regroup. Don't think they'll regroup in time. I think Paula will manage to do this because I think they've lost their morale with their leader gone. Come on, Paula. Turn it around. And in the end, the chariots might actually be the thing that failed us in this battle, but yeah, I've just broken my own unit once again with fire, and they are back in the battle. Bit of a shame. Couldn't quite break them in time. At this stage, the missiles are all gone from the Indian archers, so they're going to have to head on in. Hopefully these chariots will just do the job. Just run straight through them now and forward. Okay, they've broken them. Sheer numbers, please. Sheer numbers will hopefully do the job. Will these girls get back into the battle? Yes, they will. Yes, they will. And with that little turnaround, I think these veterinary are going down. I think that should be the battle. There are a few units back there as well. Chariots keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. That's them. Oh, we've totally got this now. We've totally got this now. Oh yeah, the Indian girls are making the difference. Well done. They you know what? They came up clutch here. The chariots, do the sand chariot things, getting stuck and then routing, which can happen, especially when you send them into the trees. It was a bit unfortunate also the general was the one who died. But hey ho, this was very much an underdog battle, and archers did their best out of what they could there. Paul has managed to like break the Palatina, which was excellent work. So we'll just chop up as much as we can. These are supposed to have a lovely time garrisoning in the south of Italy, so maybe they can go and have a lovely, wonderful life from here on in, assuming that another army doesn't come and chop them down, because that would be most unfortunate. But there we are. That looks like clear victory to me. And some chariots will probably come back at the end of all of that. I had anticipated these guys would actually bother to attack, considering they have this second army here, but they are still besieging it. They finally got enough equipment, so they might come in for an attack next turn. We've still got 6 turns. I kind of just want them to attack because it'd be fun to do a city defence. But Tarentum, you, sir, can have your basilica demolished, which I'm sure is going to make you so happy. And okay, we built the tavern already. We do have plenty of pagans in the region. We're going to build a shrine to Pi just to help out with some of the minimal squalor there currently is. Actually, we're not doing too bad at the current level. I'm just going to, leave in the forces that I probably have, for Pete's sake. Yeah, this is why I need my assassins and spies around, particularly the spies. Most of my armies and cities do have spies in them to prevent that kind of nonsense happening. But, okay, we got lucky there. We spotted him. Tarentum is currently at 0. Now, if I can basically organise my army, then I can decide who's going to get themselves killed by rioting in the town. Or at the very least, actually, just be units that they can retrain. They can actually retrain most of them. So I'm going to send just some of my archers back on into the city, see if we can just get that sorted out. I probably will just plonk the generals in, actually, because it's not too much of a problem. 40%. Okay. It's not too bad over here, actually, and as soon as we can retrain things, we probably will, at the very least. Yeah, put the infantry style things into the town. That's a full stack, 50%. Not terrible, but you might as well just stack up a few of those just to try and help it as it converts over to paganism. Hopefully these guys will head in soon enough. The hordes are hoarding together, presumably to their doom. Finally, they're gonna come in and we can have a good old fun defensive siege. Okay, we did lose quite a few troops in that latest part. It seemed a bit random. Sometimes we lost virtually nothing. That turn we lost quite a lot. This is such a battered force. It's actually ridiculous that it's even attacking. Okay, they have themselves one ladder that can't be used, which is interesting that they built it at all. 1 ramp, 2 siege towers and a sap point. So they will blow a hole in the wall. The second army does have more troops to worry about, albeit mostly some peasants, actually. There are some Nimitani, some comitatenses, some experience, but injured comitatenses. Alright, this is a bit of an odd set of battles. Oh, we have Lily Livered. Excellent. He just likes attacking walls. Well, he's a reinforcer. I guess technically he still is. I'm not even sure about that. Which I've got in the pink, though. It's the Priestess of Victor, so that doesn't do anything for morale. So -1 morale, but +1 to hit points. Okay, well, let's swing on in and let's defend the city. Well, this is certainly an intriguing battle. We have a siege on 2 sides here. We are obviously big enough walls whereby ballista towers are a problem. So, okay, I've had to hide my units behind this wall. They might, they will get some shots in straight away, but it doesn't seem like they're going to be too effective until those towers get a bit closer. Once they're up to the walls, I'll get my units across. I have myself some headhunters down here and ready to be deployed wherever necessary. Same with the Screeching Women. These ones will likely take some hits, but I just want some team screeching to go on. And we have another couple units back behind this tower. Likewise, just biding their time, waiting for the right moment to pounce. We do have the cav here. I'm potentially going to pester this force. This is full of all those tiny, tiny little scraps of armies. So, we'll see about that. Over on this side, we have a similar situation. We have this unit over here with there may be a tiny bit of a shot right at the start. Maybe we'll just move the slightest bit over. Give them a little shot, but they are trying to hide from that tower again. This unit over here, similar. They might just be able to make sure that ram goes down. I think the ram will absolutely burn. So no need to worry about that. And again, just keeping some units hidden around the corner, some cav to maybe cause chaos. And there is, yeah, there's sat point over here, completely random position as far as I can tell. But does give us a chance to deploy these archers and just shoot down whatever comes. They'll probably get shot by the towers because the AI will likely run in weird ways. So I'm going to start the battle. Immediately, let's just get these cavalry out of there. That'll be marvellous. And we are seeing, yeah, some missiles being shot by these over here. Oh, yeah, you can see those archers are already not too happy with life. Excellent. All right, this unit is not in a good position. How are they getting hit? I think the ballista tower is shooting down at these units, but these cav, I don't normally send them out. Okay, yeah, I decided to try and save the ballista from being a problem, but now I've just opened the gate and instead they're just shooting on my cav as they run out. Excellent, excellent chaos. I love it. Okay, well that's fun to see, isn't it? So at the very least, this tower is now at least slightly disrupted and is more likely to burn down. That is something that we do want to happen. So let's just keep our units running in that direction. They are routing. They're routing. Excellent. That all went terribly. Right, well, if nothing else, it has at least caused the ram to burn and cause some distraction. These two units here, they've still got a shot, but you can run over here at this stage. How's the other side of this all going? They don't have enough units on that ram anymore. Interesting. Oh no, the ram's gone. That's fine. Don't worry about fire. No need to panic with that. Okay, so those archers over there. Tower's just about in position. Get them into that kind of a position. These guys are not going to worry about charging on up the hill. That's fine. And yeah, some units back towards the plaza because at this point, there goes the tower. Excellent. Well, if nothing else, the cavalry did manage to cause enough disruption for that tower to go, which means they now only have one unit over on this side. So let's get you over to here. That will be fine. We have this other unit, which was this one here. You get yourselves over here. That will be perfect. And yeah, these are probably in a position now just to get themselves down here. While they get themselves set up, we can be in an excellent position to cause more problems. Okay, I'm happy with this. Those towers shouldn't be doing too much anymore. Over here, what is happening? They're still shooting. That's fine. You get yourselves there and yourselves here. We do actually have, don't we? Yeah, with some axes over here, Thomas. Get them into that position. This unit can just stay where it is. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So get the axes here and they are there. Get yourselves onto screech mode. Oh, that's excellent. I think we'll be okay in that part of the world. Haven't seen anyone go for that sat point yet. And as for all of this, we really should just get out of the way of the gate, ladies. There's like one porter in the way. Just move. Just kind of like move, actually. That would be excellent. Okay. So they're still doing their waving and their screeching. That is fine. Alrighty ho. You shoot. You shoot. And if they want to actually stand and fight. Oh, here comes the firing squad. And yeah, this isn't going to go very well for them, is it? No. Shot from both sides. And you think that would do a little bit more damage, but it apparently won't. Nonetheless, we're pretty fresh. We got them surrounded. And yeah, they're wavering now. Who can be too surprised about that? They've turned their backs to these ones. And yeah, they are... They should certainly be concerned because these arrows are going to be doing way too much damage to them. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Oh yeah, let's get a lovely little screenshot of that nonsense. And I think we should be in a good position just to shoot them down. You keep on chopping. You get into that position. Archers just need to continue over there. And can we get some more screeching, Paula, potentially? Can you also get yourself up? Do they have any other way in anymore? I think there's one tower at both sides now. Seems to be the case. Over here, oh, they've immediately won. That's a bit of a concern. Wait, a bit of a concern, I mean a massive concern. Okay, we're going to send them in. I don't know what we can do about that. We do have one more unit over here, Thomas. Yes, let's get them into position. Okay, these ones are going to push forward and hopefully, yeah, wall fighting. Wall fighting. No! They've taken some wall. It's not ideal, I'll admit. They've broken. They really shouldn't have broken that easily. But, okay. Fine, let's just cause chaos by running these cav out of the gate. Oh no, that's going to cause oil to pour on us, okay? Yeah, what do we want to do here? I'll tell you what, we've still got most of these towers, so let's just run these cavalry down here. Just run them down, run. Let's just check the other side of the battlefield. Let's not presume that we actually won this battle. Okay, over on this side, we have largely won the battle, or at least the battle that is going to be happening in the short term. They're now all running around the walls because they want to go and go through the entry point, don't they? Interesting. At least the cavalry certainly do. Okay, so now do I want... Ooh, what do I want to do here? I want... Alright, I need to grab my actual infantry. Anyone who's the actual infantry, and we want to go towards this entrance, this plaza. Just get to the plaza, please, and the rest we can just deal with in time. Yeah, you just try and keep the tower in our control so that they don't have to come after us. Yeah, you just keep them teased. Keep them getting shot by towers. Impetuous. Don't charge them. I know you're impetuous, but don't be a complete numpty about it. Right, unfortunately, this is the stronger army and they have managed to poke their way through. Bit of a problem. But we are going to start seeing some stupid units running around, and that's going to cause them some problems. This side looks absolutely fine. They are sending more units up here, but I think we've got that under control. We've got 2 Amazons and we've got some missiles in the back. Change it over to fire just to make sure that's as safe as it can be. Axes are going to run over to the plaza. Fine. Alright. What do we have here? More units being shot by towers. They're going to run stupid ways around. Unfortunately, that tower is now falling to them. Yeah, okay. These units just need to get themselves in this part of the world. Luckily, this is one of their annoying towns where it's horrendously slow to get anywhere. So you know what? I'm just going to send these cav all the way around, and hopefully we'll figure it out in time. Oh, we lost this wall as well now. For Pete's sake, it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard. These Amazonians are really not all they're cracked up to be in hand-to-hand, are they? They do get themselves killed. Right, down to 23. What do you want to do then if they're also going to flee? Slight change of plan, I suppose. We're going to fall back to the plaza. Everyone coming this way will be dead because there are so many towers. It's actually ridiculous. So they are all going to die. Infantry are just going to run their way back. That'll be fine. At this point, to be honest, guys, we can walk if at all possible. Just keep yourself going. They are fleeing, but the new unit isn't, which is a bit of a shame. You just go into guard and hold your position as long as possible. They're steady, but our morale has not been as good as I'd like it to be. 31. Ooh, okay, see, the problem is we just don't have the side shots of these towers, do we? These units, there's nothing left. We've already basically won this, even if these last 30 somehow get through. They're being panicked by fire, and now go back in the hand-to-hand. Come on. Can we do it? Not quite, but yeah, no one from that side is going to make it, I don't think, because ultimately there's so few and the towers will do the job. Right, at this stage, who is left on the walls? It's just this one unit, and they are presumably shooting that cavalry unit that's come past. Yes, indeed. They're picking off whoever is stupid enough to come for this entrance, and probably actually at this point shooting down at these units. I'd much rather you shoot down at them, indeed. I think you've got that impression. So those Palatina can be dealt with. That will be lovely. Hopefully they don't come up to meet you. But yeah, at this stage, is basically just get every bit of infantry to the plaza, which is not a lot, and get every bit of cavalry to the plaza, which is, you know, not a lot. But there is still one unit over here, actually, Thomas. Just go and grab this gateway a sec and cause some panic for them. That'll be fun. And yeah, just make sure that we... Can we do anything with this unit? I'm not sure we can do much. They are currently not listening to that one instruction, and the other unit's getting close. You just take this over for just a moment. Oh, they're coming now anyway. You numpties, you're too slow, right? Get to the plaza like everyone else. You might yet get to live. Naturally, the AI is showing its complete incompetence at this point, which is, well, unfortunate, because really this is the type of city that normally causes me irritation, let alone the AI, but they're just slowly walking around the world's longest arrow trap. There's no way anyone this way around is going to make it, but a lot of them have actually come this way, which is unfortunate because it's much, much, much better for them, a far less in the way of towers, and this one doesn't even shoot inwards, which is really, really irritating. So that's a bit of a shame. Right, this unit are steady in spite of the fact that they are just in such an advantageous position. It's ridiculous. So get yourselves back into a good position and just shoot straight down, preferably into their weaker units at the rear there. So we'll get some damage done on them. Yeah, lovely. And go off fire now because you won't actually have that much time to do the rest of this. Actually shoot the bodyguard. If we can kill him, this should be good. Get some great hits on him. Nice and early doors. Those hit points should be going down. And now at this point, some of them have now made it to the edge of the plaza. There's some lovely mercenary Alanis. Charge them down. If you're not screeching Paula, go for the... Wow, pathfinding truly at its greatest there, isn't it? Absolutely abysmal. Right, they're routing. That's a good early route. Leave them alone. So there's a local route just to upset everyone. Those are some archers, and that's some Palatina next to them. Okay, you're shooting. General can go on to shooting now. And to be honest, as much as there is a Palatina there, I'm going to send these units to go and charge on in anyway. Okay. What are they doing? They have no idea, do they? Absolutely no idea what they're doing. So, smash into that unit. That's gone. The Palatina are going to rip them apart. But hopefully you can just stay on the edge of the plaza here and all be fine. Okay. There we are. You get yourselves over there. Come on. One day you like to listen. That'd be excellent. Right. Missiles need to be shooting the Palatina down because they'd be quite irritating. Maybe we need to give this unit a war cry or something. We need to just... yeah, I'm feeling the lack of strength in some of our units. I think they're cheap, but we do sometimes lack just a little bit. So, in we go, and axe chopping. Okay, and in comes the charge, and that should be the Palatina. Gone, you'd like to think. Wow, they didn't go. That's surprising. Oh, there they are. They're gone now. Broderati, likewise. Should probably be able to get around the side of them. Here comes the main force at this point. Just go and take care of the archers. You take care of those Foderati. Down the street we go, my good ladies, and into the... Yeah, archers. Didn't get your spear down, but you still managed to demolish him, apparently. Get out of there. Get out of there. And they are... What are they? We got some Nimitai throwing some javelins and some committences. Excellent. Okay, archers are still finding someone to shoot at. There are more units coming in the rear here. General has made it. He did lose half of his unit, actually, to that particular set of archers, which is great news. Okay, Foderati over there as well. Likewise, yeah, they're also broken. Let's just make sure we are doing what we can to keep the routes going, because over on this side, a few units have made it through, but honestly, not an awful lot. Okay. Yes, I forgot, obviously, on the earlier cities, obviously, not only are our troops a bit weaker on the walls than I imagine they might be, but yeah, we obviously had the problem where I threw away part of cavalry at the start, so a chariot charge on the plaza here would be very, very effective, I would think. But hey-ho, it is what it is. Obviously, the ballista towers, I was trying to avoid them and then ran straight into them. It's normally a tactic, send the cavalry out like that is normally a tactic on a smaller town. I was hoping we could break them with all of the breaking friends around, but alas, no. So, archer and archer, yeah, general, if at all possible. Shoot at that general. That will be excellent. There's still a few. Yeah, there's still a couple at the back there, but they seem to be routed by the towers and the archers. That works for me. So missiles are coming on in. What are you... See, they're trying to find a position here to shoot the general, and so they ran all the way off the plaza. Barbarian Invasion is particularly bad for pathfinding, and I know that seems hilarious because, oh, Thomas, all of this irritated war is terrible pathfinding in the cities. But no, for some reason, Barbarian Invasion is particularly bad. The bigger barbarian cities are notably annoying, but this is a Roman city, so it's very, very strange to me that it's been quite so bizarre. But there we are. Okay, we're going to keep those porters out the rear. They can choose to come in where they want because I'm just going to shoot for the time being. And who are you? You're Limitane. Alright, get the axes in. Get one of you there. Get you two to charge into this competences. That's your job to finish, I would say, sir. And with the axes in. Oh yeah, they're going to charge on in here, are they? Well, we can't break now, you foolish git. Right, in we go. And it's just a maelstrom of utter blood and gore now. You get across those competences and finish them off. General is back there with some screeching women, but we'll leave them just to continue this screeching. Right, in comes the charge here to support. And you'd like to think that could do the job, but they are competences, so they are going to just about hold on. Get on top of those competences instead. We're also on the plaza we should hold. General is now going down. That is most egg salad. And over here we can just start shooting on them. You know what, Screechers? Pile yourself in as well. Likewise, General. Okay, we got some supporting fire. It's mostly at this stage. Just as someone getting chopped down. He's down to 2. How's he doing? There's Steve. Oh no, Steve, he went down once again. But it's fine. We got Paula. We got another Paula. These axemen are still also Paula. He's got Paula fighting with other Paula here. You see, they're all friends. Down goes the other general. But this one is still fighting. Fiendish, fiendish dog. Into the peasants we go. Down the general goes and blow the horn of destiny, sir. Yes, thank you very much. And down go the peasants. And that should be the battle. Now, okay, what do we learn? Apart from obviously not charging out randomly at the start, we should probably learn something to do with the fact that our units are not that strong, to be honest. If you think I've been doing quite well so far, these units really aren't as good as we maybe were thinking about. So we shall see as we go forward. I don't really want to edit the units too much. We'll just have to play with our tactics. To some extent, the horse tactics were always going to be more effective, but it is fun to use a little bit of infantry as well. So this stage, those archers managed to get to live pretty much entirely. Someone went Irish for entirely, but there we are. I did. We'll just get the archer to shoot them down. I think that's the only unit of any note. So we'll just charge down anything that's still here, but I believe, yeah, apart from this unit over here, who's still routing, there's just 2 Foderati. I think we're done. I was about to end the battle there, and I suddenly started hearing the towers going. Yes, of course, they've taken some of these towers. So I will lose the battle if I do this now. Why? It's all routed, isn't it? Okay, apparently we'll... apparently we'd lose if we quit right now. Fine, we can go and finish this off officially, assuming we don't rout trying to kill this unit. 30 of them left. Frankly ridiculous, but it is what it is, I suppose. Right, is that enough? No? There's still... Oh, we shoved him off to the top of the gate. You know, when you look at the numbers like that, actually, it's not so bad, is it? But there we go. Lost a lot. And a betrothal for Devnut, which sounds like a terrible name for one. But secondly, he was Christian, so absolutely not. Ah, a spy's died. Ah, many, many, many good people have been saved from assassination by you, I suspect, sir. Okay, well, we have ourselves some Sarmatians just wandering through our territory at this point. But no need to worry about them. Some Romans at this stage just keep... Oh, no! Old Steve is dead. Oh, well, he's obviously useless, isn't he? Right, retrain what we can. Bloody Nora. We got ripped to shreds. Our army is not as good as we might have thought. So I was quite happy with my general tactics there. Apart from the whole cavalry charge part, the fall back to the pliers were at the right time. I think we did a good job of splitting up the forces and just doing some damage. But yeah, they were not as effective at defending as I would have hoped. Let's get some Virgin Spears. That might at least do something, I guess. You, sir, were supposed to join us, weren't you, over in this part of the world? So, yes, go and head into here. There's already one there, and there's already one there, but yeah, you can get into Rome because we do need to go sort that out. On that note, we were converting over to Tarentum, weren't we? Yes. They got a bit angry about that and seemed to have smashed up some very expensive things, which is a bit rude because, quite frankly, I like my expensive things and I like them not broken. But there we are. Okay, 85. I guess then in one turn we'll be able to take our army and move it ever onwards. 50% chance, sir. Oh, yeah. And Rome has lost its general. Excellent news. So, at that, we don't really know what the situation is. Population growth is -2. They're Christian. That's probably why. Let's go and kill the boat. So, yeah, that one's fled, but it's not too problematic for us. Berber Navy. Oh, yes, the Berbers exist. And they do actually have Carthage, by the way. So there's something to bear in mind. That's not ideal because they are absolutely smashed up as a fleet. They are now sunk. That's good to see. And we have a lot of, well, we have some men on those ships. So we'll have to work that one out. Okay, some other ships go back to the docks. That will be absolutely fine. And as for the rest of this, we'll just see what happens on the end turn. But I think we might need to, yes, consider our defences here. We've got plenty of forces back in this part of the world. How much does Salona need? It needs like a good half a stack or so. Maybe not so much on the cav. Yeah, we'll get some of our spears, some of our axes to come and help you. Some of the Amazonians. I think honestly that might be a good plan. So Thessalonica, it'll be absolutely fine. For some reason during that battle, this is my Salona, I was thinking of my Sarona, so some kind of, I can't really remember the song, but anyway, that's come to my head. So we're going to call it Sarona now, because that's a thing that's just happened. Okay, as for the rest of this, yeah, we look chill enough. This massive army, you know what, we should just start planning for this Sassanid thing, because I don't think this Western campaign is going to last very long. I think we're just going to take this northern bit of Italy, then hold them at arm's length, really, while we deal with the Sassanids, who might not be stabbing us in the back yet, but to be honest, they have got a homeland, and I'm wasting my money. As ever, there's been an assassination attempt, but we managed to assassinate him on this occasion, which does remind me we need to refresh our assassin over here, don't we? Indeed we do. So, it looks like there is no immediate attack in retribution by the Western Empire. They do seem to be sending their armies through Italy. That's interesting. Alright, well, I think then it's pretty time for us to gather up our forces and start heading out of Tarentum, because it seems to have settled down a little bit. I say a little bit. It's not as pagan as I thought it was. It was supposed to be more pagan than that. Okay, well, you know what? We're not going to leave the region for another turn or so. So that'll be okay. But yeah, we need to deal with that one in time. I've just spent all my money on that town upgrade. So I'm going to need to figure out how to get more money. And I suspect a good way of doing it will be by sacking all of Italy. Seems like they're now sending all their armies. Interesting. They're all sending all of their armies down through Italy to go take us on, which is interesting because don't I have boats doing something like that myself? Yes, I do indeed. So this fleet can come land at Syracuse, and this fleet can come land somewhere. I don't know, over on, yeah, why not Sardinia? Something like that will be absolutely fine. So, okay. I lost track of where that ship was there for a moment, but it doesn't really matter. What really matters is that, ooh, that boat is also an issue as well. Yeah. What really matters is that the Western Empire are now not distracted by any of this, and we can just smash them up in Italy. So I think that'll be the next few episodes here. We'll be trying to deal with Italy. But as I say, I'd quite happily hold them at this kind of position here at Mediolanum, to be honest. Now, technically, I don't think there is a border here because this borders, yeah, their territory. It only changes to Germania Superior a bit higher up. So actually, I can keep Mediolanum and not have a border with the Franks, and that's probably good, even though they are my allies. So yeah, let's go and take Italy, and then we can just plug some of the holes in the mountain, basically besiege all their, blockade all their ports, and make sure they can't get out. But for now, I think it's a pretty good place to leave us with our economy struggling a little bit. I mean, one thing I obviously failed to consider until this point for some reason is that we were trading with the Western Empire, and now we're not, and that's a massive trade partner to have lost. So I do need to bear that in mind, and I probably do need to fix that in time. So, okay, let's fix that trade deficit by, you know, basically grabbing all of that trade for ourselves. That's going to fix it. Excellent problem. Trade makes the world go around, and if you have it all anyway, you can trade what you want. Sounds perfect to me. So next time, we'll see about that, and we'll just keep an eye on the Sassanids because, yes, I want to know what's going on in my homeland, and in time, I want it back under my control, damn it. So, for now, I will leave you. I am Thomas, this is To Notice the Human, and this has been our Roxolani female-only campaign. Thank you, and bye-bye. Oh, it's definitely burning down. Woohoo! Peace. Peace. Just take peace. Utterly rejected. Why are you such a nonce? That was absolutely insane. This is such a mess. I have no idea what I'm doing.